One very common way to meet standards is to group lines together that serve the same look or serve the same function or represent the same object. So we're going to look at one of the ways that you can do that using something called layers. Layers allow you to group things together and you can make them show or not show all sorts of different things, but you can make those changes to everything on that layer all at once. So let's take a look at the mechanics of making layers. Here I'm working with my plate 1.2, and I can go to my layer property. Here I am on my home tab, home ribbon, and I go to my layer properties, click, and this big box shows up and it's showing me too much. I don't need to see all that. So I'm going to hover at the end and these two little arrows come up. Then I can hold my mouse down and get over to just where it shows line type. And yours might show these filters and you can turn those off too. Okay, just to make it a little bit easier to see. But you should definitely see color and line type. And we should also see line weights. There we go. Colors, line types, line weights. And so let's see what we're going to do with these. To make a new layer, there's a little thing here that's a new layer, Alt-N, or click that. And I'm going to make two new layers. One is called Geo. Those are for lines that I draw. And another is called dim-text, and that's for annotations and things like that. So let's set the colors. The colors are probably going to be okay for Geo. You want this one right here, index color 7. It's black, but if you have a black background, it's white. So that's one that you want to use. See how it says white? Really one thing. And my line type I want to be continuous. If I go ahead and click on it, I can pick any of the things that I've got loaded. But for our case, we want continuous. And our line weight, we want to be about 0.028. Actually, I think I've got it set as 0.028. Okay, and then on dim text, we'll use red. That shows up whether you have a black screen or a white screen. It'll also be continuous, but the line weight will be 0.014. Now, you'll be able to adjust those later on if you don't like them. Okay, so once they're made, the screen check says which one is current. If I draw something new, it's going to be on the 0 layer. Where else can you see these? You can see them up top. And if I want to draw using a certain layer so that everything I draw is on that layer, I can just click on it. So that's our create two new layers. And what you might want to do is have a little snip that looks something like that, that shows that you've got the two new layers made. And again, you can use your highlights to show the two new layers. Something like that. And of course, you can save that. File save as. This is going to be, I think this is 1.2 new layers. So hopefully that gives you an idea. Now you need to do this for all of them. And again, there are ways to do this very quickly and very easily that I will show you later on. But I want you to have practice making get fast at it should you need to.